YouTube, what's good? It's Amin, and we back with Couch Talk episode 16. The pressure to be perfect. I really like this one, man. I like it because we really run around this world like it's a big ass audition. Like we trying to get everything right so we don't get voted out. That's what we gonna talk about today. The pressure and why it's so overrated. And here's a spoiler alert, bro. If you try to chase perfection, you're gonna drive yourself insane. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. I used to think I had to get every single thing perfect, from work, school, all the way down to this YouTube channel. Bro, I've made so many mistakes, I can't even count. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still here. After all the shit that I done been through, after all the shit you done been through, you're still here, right? So, fuck perfection. That brings us to the question, why do we feel the need to strive for perfection? Well, social media don't help at all. We see everybody posting their highlight reels, the highlights of their life. They never post the negative shit. And that leaves us to believe that everything that we have going on in our life has to be just perfect. We're taught at a young age to strive for perfection. Get the perfect job, get the perfect wife, get the perfect husband, have the perfect life. Bro, all that shit is a dream. All that shit is bullshit. You're never gonna have the perfect nothing. Whoever made that up is selling you a dream. That's like you take a girl out on a date, you know good and well she not number one. You know good and well she ain't about to be the one that you focus on, right? And y'all on a date, you just want some, you know what I'm saying? And you like, yeah, I'm gonna spoil you. I'm gonna get you a Birkin bag. I'm gonna get you this Chanel. I'm gonna get you the Dior. I'm gonna get you all this stuff. We gonna go on trips. Bruh, knowing good and well, that's the last date you going on with her. Knowing good and well, you just wanna smash and send her home. We are getting sold a dream to chase perfection. So you know Michael Jordan, right? The GOAT, top basketball player of all time. You know he didn't make his high school basketball team? Looking back at Michael Jordan's life, you probably like, yo, he had it easy. His life was perfect. He probably made the middle school team, the high school team, college team, and he just went crazy after that. But no, at first, he didn't make his basketball team, which is considered a fail. But if he let that stop him, think, there wouldn't be no Jordan, there wouldn't be no Air Jordans, there would be no Space Jam. It won't be none of that, bruh. You wouldn't be wearing his shoes every single day. Michael Jordan himself said, I'm gonna read it verbatim, I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. That's proof that perfection isn't the goal, progress is. That leads me to the conversation that I had with my boy that's going to school to be a lawyer. Why it's okay to make mistakes. He called me one day and was like, yo, I failed the test again, or I didn't get the score that I wanted again, bruh. I'm getting discouraged. I don't know if I want to take it again. I told him, I said, bruh, think about it like this. If you took the test and then passed it and then went on and then passed that and then went on, think about how boring that is. But it seems way more interesting to say, yo, I failed the test multiple times. I was on the last try and I finally got the score that I wanted and I was able to move on. I was so discouraged when I failed. I was so just lost. I didn't know if this was for me when I failed. But I kept going. And now look at me. I'm a big ass lawyer. I'm like Method Man on Power. So you gotta understand that mistakes are just plot twists of the story of your life. You're going to have mistakes, bro. And that's what makes it so interesting. The truth is, we learn way more from making mistakes than getting it right the first time. I was watching one of Steve Harvey interviews and he said, you don't learn in your success, you learn in your failures. That stood out to me because it's true. When you winning, you're not really learning. You're not really willing to learn. You're not really looking at, oh, what did I do wrong? Because nah, you won. But when you failing, you go back to the drawing board and you like, all right, where did I go wrong at? What do I got to do next time to get it right? So you can't look at mistakes as a bad thing. Mistakes are actually teaching you how to grow. It's teaching you how to be consistent, how to be persistent, how to be resilient. It's teaching you all these great qualities that you're going to need in life. Because again, we all realized nothing is ever going to go perfectly. Nothing is ever going to go as planned. You're always going to mess up somewhere within this journey of life. Think about Steve Jobs. He got fired from his own company. Look it up. He got fired from his own company, right? Imagine getting kicked out your own crib. Like, you don't got nowhere to stay now. You don't got shit. But he came back with the iPhone, something that we can't live without. So if he gave up based off of his mistakes that got him fired from his company, who knows what type of phone we would have. We damn sure wouldn't have no iPhone. Look at these people as inspiration and motivation to keep going, because that's what I do. The last thing I want to touch on is how to let go of perfectionism. We know we're not getting that shit. The number one thing I want you to do is focus on progress, not perfection. Even the small steps forward is small steps that are in the right direction. Next is stop comparing yourself to others. We all know comparison is the thief of all joy. Plus, you don't know how many times that person that you're comparing yourself to failed, bro. You don't know how many times they had to stay up all night. You don't know what their situation was. So stop comparing yourself to them. The last one is celebrate your failures. Please celebrate your failures. I know when you first fail, when you first hit that speed bump in the road, it's like, fuck, damn, what do I do? That initial reaction is normal, right? You're gonna be mad, upset, stressed, depressed, or whatever, but make sure you get up out of that and then look at the good side of it. So when I lost my business, man, I'm like, fuck my money up. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I got bills that need to be taken care of. My bills is kind of structured off of how much I'm making right now. So what the fuck am I gonna do? I really didn't know. Like, I wanted to cause wreck. I wanted to cause hell, bruh. But I realized that this mistake or this failure right here is only gonna build me up to be a better person. Because if I'm talking like I wanna be this big entrepreneur, if I'm talking like I wanna be this person that's running this big business, a $30,000 loss ain't shit. I'ma lose $100,000. I'ma lose $200,000. I'ma lose millions of dollars. But how you gotta look at it is, if you're able to lose $1 million, nigga, you had $1 million to lose. How did you get that $1 million? You was doing something right. If you're not taking losses, you're not doing something right, bro. Because that's what comes with it. So celebrate the fact that you still here, that you able to still try again. That's all that matters. Now that we went over why we feel the pressure to be perfect, why it's okay to make mistakes, and how to let go perfectionism, hopefully that got you to understand on a deeper level why you don't need to be perfect, why you can still succeed being imperfect. Perfection isn't what makes you amazing. It's your effort. It's the traits that you have. It's the abilities that you have what makes you a great person. Tell me in the comments, what's one mistake that you made that turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Like I said, when I lost my business, it took me so long to realize that it was a blessing in disguise. But now I'm like, damn, I really didn't want to be in the transportation industry. I really wanted to be home with my son every day. So that right there, I looked at as a blessing, because what I got back was time, which is the most valuable asset I could have. So all this shit is about is showing up, actually trying, actually doing, putting in the work. And with doing that, life is going to take you exactly where you want to go. It's Couch Talk episode 16, The Pressure to Be Perfect. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all.